Welcome to Franco Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing to slab here, Framber Valdez.
It really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone and get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And now the lefty. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brendan Donovan digs in now. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him.
Pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him without a ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
To first, might be two. There's one. Throw to first, baby. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul off down the right side. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Right through there, got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Wilson Contreras in the box, lays off for ball one. Kicks and deals. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're just getting started here at the top of the first. Up the middle, Pena. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. It's the Cardinals nothing, and the Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. back here with my pal Siggy. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Sonny Gray.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nootbaar racing over to make the catch. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm of the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Got a good eye there. And Siggy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer over Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Kyle Tucker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two outs, base is empty. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Astros are down quietly, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Alec Burleson. Valdez back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And another ball. To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Just off the inside edge. Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Yeah, first offering is fouled off. Good strike right there. And now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman. Now Alex Bregman.
The right-hander back to work. And that is cut on and missed. Going on.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that ball to.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes. But if you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And that's downstairs and outside. And he gets Bregman. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Gainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike. Righty delivers. Line drive. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove. But you will need some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here's the first baseman. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Up and high, ball 1.
1 and out.
Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now batting Michael Ciani. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And it skips into there.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next pitch is outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Bunting for a hit, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The 2-2 now. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Bregman settles under it and makes the catch. One away. Back to the top of the lineup, Mason Wynn. Next up for the Cardinals. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Top of the third, no score. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now, second base.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals, and he's already singled in this game.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Jalen Myers.
Well, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but he'll also have some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And the right-hander deals. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 2. And that's in for a strike. The wind and pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. Your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. This one in the air. Should have this one. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
Now got on second base. Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over. We'll say Altuve up to hit here. Flied to left his first time. Altuve in his 13th season hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Out to short. Zips it across, and they get Altuve for the out. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston, and we're still knotted at 0. Out of the fourth. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
This to third. Over to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Right down, base is empty. Not even close there. Gonna count 1 and 2. Little chase that time. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one almost got him. Outside, and that is ball 4. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. There's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 2 now. That's down and in. Bounce it off, still 1 and 2. Here comes a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
So now here's the DH, Alec Burleson. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And midway in the 4th, no score. Bottom 4, and now Yordan Alvarez. Gray back to work. That misses. Ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And a strike on the outside edge.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One, 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Newtbar ranging back. That one is gone. So he just clears the wall, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You're a ball on that type of approach.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one way outside, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a foul ball. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. The wind of the pitch. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2, goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
And the righty deals. Fought off foul. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first, and foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one the other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Now, catcher.
Two outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fastball in for a strike. 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it, and that will drop foul. And takes low for ball 1. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Lars Nootbaar. And the pitch. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Inside, just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. That's in there, and it's 3-2. And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter or 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Walk. In the box now, takes strike one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
There's the swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The Astros up by a run at the top of the 5th. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Michael Ciani. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. There's a strike at the knees. This to third, boots it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Pena's dad played the majors for 7 seasons, spending time with St. Louis and Cleveland as a second baseman. Jeremy has a little more power, though. Only needed 2 seasons to pass his dad on the...
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. He squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2.
We'll call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. Swings for a that's a strikeout. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. And at second. Not close with that one. Yeah, the count 1-2. Heading down the line. And it's just foul. fastball at the knees. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here's Jason Hayward. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Altuve up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. There's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Top of the 6th inning. And down the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Brendan Donovan will hit next. 1 for 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. It's low, it gets away. That one misses. 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throws second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Line of the pitch. That clips the zone. It's 2-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Altuve handles it. And no throw. He's into first easily.
The batter, the first base baseman.
Man at first with 1 gone. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. This with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Runner on the go. That's smacked on a line to center. Myers pulls it in on the run.
Nothing in instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that moment alone. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And next is the Cardinals throw hitter, Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one missing low.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
2 outs. And another ball. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that's in there at the knees. And he swings over the top there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Inside, almost got it. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
The pitch. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one fouled off. Outside low, and it's 1-2. That one missing inside. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
And here's a 3-2. Left field. Newtbar moves under it. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 30,
Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 0-2.
Oh. One ball. He's great.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're starting with the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bregman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. That one down the line. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now here is Gainer Diaz. Just missed. Righty to the plate. And another ball. And there's the strike. And that's a little high. And it's fouled away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Kicks and deals. To first, bang bang play, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Top of inning number 7. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Valdez back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there. And a count 1-2. Moving in the bullpen, Ryan Abreu preparing to come on if needed. Presley warming up as well. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now, Lars Nootbaar. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's inside. Yeah, a foul ball. The pitch. Swings through that one. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws to first in time. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That's outside. 1-0. And there's a ball. Two outs. Just missed. Michael Ciani to bat next. Rio down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And there's ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now. Not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The 1-1. Curveball drops in there.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. The Cards leave one. They trail here 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Matz. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore, the left-hander of the throwing. Number 64, also throwing. Next pitch is downstairs. Out to short, win. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Number 28.
And here's the first baseman. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Off the plate, 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one on its way. That's not coming back. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Myers, adding with 1 down, takes a strike. Matz throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. The lefty fires. That's a little bit low.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
One down, base is empty. Foul off the plate, they'll do it again. And that's outside. 2-2. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
And he deals. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Number 22. Big Ted.
Down the left fielder, Jason Hayward. First pitch, and he just misses. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at first, 1 away. In there. And so now 1-2. Matz throws over. Myers back on a dive. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swung on, popped up on the infield, settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Now, the second baseman.
So batting the third turns over. Jose Altuve now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Up the middle and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and that's a ball. Two on, 2 outs. That pitch gets the corner, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's a laser, base hit, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the close side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 64.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
First and third, 2 away. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Foul ball there. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And he'll shoot. And that's down and away. Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 4-0.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Alex Brinkman up next for the Astros. First pitch, not close. He deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here in this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Right-handed reliever, and a foul ball third base side. First and second, 2 down. The pitch. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers, and they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. The wide to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Hector Neris, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Graveman getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. Got a good eye there. The 1-2. That one almost got him. Next offering is down low. Sharp grounder, that's through for base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now second base.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Out of line, out towards center. And base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now the first base.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boone. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one ripped. Going, gone. He sends a rocket to left. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Now on the bump, Ryan Abreu. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted a challenge at both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And the right-hander deals. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Contreras stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That one close, ruled the ball. Now 3-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
One down, base is empty. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Stays alive. Three-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kyle Leahy. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes a ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Ripped to third and caught.
The batter, number 38.
And now the first baseman, he's already homered in this game. That one at the knees for a strike. And strike two. The pitch. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Two outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. First pitch misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Good eye on that spot.
It's a good take.
Good, Tim.
Gloves it on the dive. Race to the bag. Got him. A fantastic individual effort to end the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. They're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. 1-1. Hader, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just started in, ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. The pitch. Too low, and it's ball 3. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now, the seventh.
Yeah, the batter now, Michael Ciani. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. The tying run at the plate.
21.
And strike two.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Slides, but it gets by him. One and two here. And another ball. That's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One out left for the Cardinals. And now Mason Wynn. Ball one there.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball two.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Out towards right center field. Myers on the move. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. We'll see you soon.
Time ball, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.